But yeah, take deposits. Anything you're doing for business, take deposits. If someone, because people don't appreciate people's time, and that's something that annoys me the most. The amount of money that's lost for lateness. And people don't realize, even with the restaurant, when people are over 20 minutes late and I don't seat them, yeah, people don't realize that.
That's
typically.
Jesus, that case, wow.
I know.
Horrid, that granddad case.
Horrid.
Man puts his driving license.
Yeah, it's a Mazda still. I wanted a new one still.
Horrid. Him
Yeah.
and Anton.
Yeah, that one looks better than that.
Yeah.
He's got like a titanium look to it.
I can usually get 3 courses out of you, and I can get 2 drinks. When you arrive an hour late, I can only really serve you maybe like a main, a dessert, and maybe a drink, and then you complain when it's time to get up from the seat. And I've got another person in, so even at the restaurant, I think it was about when I first opened, I had a table from 7 to 9. These ladies arrived 45 minutes late, and like a prick, I sat them. So when it was now time to get up, I gave them the bill at 8:50 when I gave them their bill. 10 minutes before the end of the booking, here the girl to me. We're still eating, why have you bought our bill? I said, you've got 10 minutes left, at what time should I bring the bill? That's for you to figure out. I said, wow.
Wow.
You know some people, when they get rude sometimes, yeah, you know you look at it, in any other walk of life, yeah, this look in another way, but I have to keep my calm because it's customer
It's got so
service.
bad, Jay. You know, I've stepped back now. It's got so bad now that the disrespect that I've got from generally the customers are fine, but the odd people I get, I've had to step back because I can't take the disrespect, and that's why it's better you don't do the door at your event. It's better you just don't do the door.
Did you see me on Saturday?
Yeah, it's better you don't do it.
Bro,
it's better you separate it, because I tell you what, yeah, because everyone here's got a brand. All it takes is you to one day lose it. And I've lost it once with a customer, and the moment you lose it, everything goes. Everyone's a brand here.
On Saturday, I just stayed by the DJ box on the table. I didn't move. My phone was going off the whole day.
Can't do it.
People messaged me. I replied the next day. I was like, "Oh shit, sorry, my bad.
Protect your brand.
I'm not answering my
You
phone."
gotta step back.
Like even now, I sent a message out about the next one. One man hits me up with, "Oh, you know us, man. We don't deal with card. All we do is cash." I said, "Bro." He said, "Yeah, man's gonna phone you on the day outside." I said, "Bro, on my birthday weekend, I'm not answering the phone."
No, I don't get.
I said, "Phone me 2 days after."
They don't have bank accounts, so they don't deal with cards.
No, but these people here, they got my nerves. You got national insurance
online
number.
shopping, they got-
We talking,
yeah.
what up? If you need to find money, and when you want to book a flight, what'd you do?
You're going to turn up at the airport with cash.
Brother, don't mind them that you won't get arrested. Fucking proceeds of crime. Don't lift man to the fucking customs.
We always talk about black businesses. We don't talk about black customers. We talk about black businesses all the time, but we don't talk about black customers. Brother. No. And the funny thing is that there was an event Gappy's trying to put on, and he's now skeptical. He's saying that he's trying to put on a boxing
I
thing,
think I spoke to him.
and he's saying that we all fight, all cultures fight. But you see, when we fight, we take it. We add an extra bit of Maggi.
There's all-purpose seasoning.
It's not just fight. When we fight,
What's it, Raj?
whatever it's called. We put an extra bit. The white people will fight and we ask you, "Alright, Colin, I fucking broke his jaw, yeah. Let's get a pint, Dave. Come on, mate. I know I broke his jaw. Come on, mate. Let's have a pint, fella." When we fight, the whole club has to, everything has to end. Like, you're going to the car, the guy, like, everyone fights, but you see when black people fight, yeah? Usually, we're fighting before we even got in the rave.
No, but
like, Colin and Dave used to be drunk, we're in the line.
No, but the only problem, I hear what you're saying,
Go on.
but the only problem with me, or the only problem I find with this is that you say that, but for example, like the police now, they look at stuff differently. Like, if there's a white fight, remember that one, there was like a fight at like, not like a Wimbledon, like a Royal Ascot or something.
I see,
And bare white people were swinging, enough, like, even girls are getting scuffed,
But was there stabbing or shooting?
No, but the thing is, we don't.
I didn't know about
I hear you, but the funny thing is, we would never know because them man glass each other, bottle each other. There's always blood. But the thing is, the problem is, the police look at it like it's just a fight. It's alright. Whenever there's a black thing and there's a fight, the police look at it like it's gang related.
But usually, but let's be real. Typically, not every affair is gang related. Typically, but there's a but. Most of the fights that I have seen in venues and clubs, it's just my own experience. Typically, it is a set.
Alright, put it this way.
Typically, it is one set
Nobody can look like that.
and another set.
No, but also,
It's going to look like that.
okay, think about this here. If us four are younger and we're chilling, we're a gang, right?
Well, according to them, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, exactly. But if there's 4 white guys chilling, they're not a gang. So I'm saying that if we now have a fight, police look at it like it's gang related. If police look at it over there, the white guys, it's just a fight. It's just yobs. Even look at the England football team. England football, brother, them man they stormed Wembley.
Yeah.
As soon as England lost, man were getting punched up in the. Man were eating their hot dogs and just getting punched in the face.
And I agree with that.
But no one will say, shut Wembley, or there's a problem with the yobs or whatever. But when it's black people, Black Lives Matter march, there's a massive problem.
But would you say that there is as much gangs in our community as there is in other communities? And this is where I have to just be honest.
No, I'm not saying we don't have a... I'm not,
We have and we rep gangs.
Bro, that's
Like, let's be real. Let's be
I'm
real.
not saying we don't have a problem with our community.
We rep gang. We rep gangs.
Even in the event here that I had here, everything was nice, everything was peaceful. Group of men them I know, they've left their table because they wanted to be where all of us were enjoying and all of that, you know what I mean? Next man had gone and sat on that table because there was no one in that side, it was more quiet in that bit. So anyway, all of a sudden now, they've got into an argument when the people at the original table come back and said, oh, that's our table. I'm like, brother, you're shouting at my man, you haven't, there's no reserve sign, you haven't asked. He didn't know, you're drunk, he's drunk. So my man shouting at us like, rah, does this Caucasian guy think, rah, I'm a prick, da 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 da.
Caucasian?
Yeah, white boy. So he's like, rah, does my man think I'm a prick, da 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 da. He's picked up a bottle from a girl's table that he don't even know, out of anger, smashed it. So I've grabbed him. I said, brother, never, impossible, not here. He's like, oh, blah, 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 blah. After they've squashed it.
Overcompensating.
Fam, they've squashed it, showed each other mad love, da 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 da. Guess who had to pay the drinks?
Him.
You know what I mean?
Why?
Because they're my customers.
Can't lie to you. If I know my man,
So
So
they were customers.
So somebody broke the ball. You saw him broke it.
Yeah.
You didn't pay for the new one.
Wow.
Customer, come and see customer service.
No, it's not even customer. Nigga rich. He's nigga
No,
rich.
no, no,
Me, I would have said to him, bro,
Because you know what it is?
my PayPal is...
That's
Take
6 girls.
that. You can take that. You've worn it now. You can take it off now.
No,
you don't need it for the whole. Can you blur that out? Like, you don't need it for the whole voice, bro.
Yeah, we can't give Gucci advertising.
Amiri,
You owe me like 10 bags for that advertising.
But they really gave Amiri, you know?
Wait. Listen. All bad aside though, one girl I know, her son basically makes his t-shirts.
Oh, okay.
And I basically bought it to Sir.
What girl you know? How do you know her?
Wow. Oh!
Let me stretch my leg.
That was violent, you know?
Minus the third one.
She comes to eat at the restaurant.
You know them ones in Colombo where they get punched in the stomach?
No, she comes to eat at the restaurant. No, seriously. I'm not even joking. No, she comes. She's.
I hear you, like, bro.
I hear you.
You know what it is?
You don't need to explain
The way
stuff.
you're explaining so much, it's making it better.
yeah.
Just say something for a restaurant.
Yeah,
Man
yeah,
said,
yeah,
for a
yeah,
restaurant,
yeah.
you know, obviously,
Yeah,
you know
we're
that she's having
taking
a
it
child, and you know, obviously, we're both.
But man, come back is getting drafted to go.
I use these though.
I like it. It looks nice, but
That's what we need now.
I ain't even got time for it, you know. Get me? The babes love it still. That's what I'm saying. The babes love it still, you know.
Babe collector.
No, it's not even that.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, just something like.
Just something like that.
Small.
So weekends. You know,
Mom, why you was late though?
Hey, you
And I've been having this conversation. Why you was late? Because we're talking about time. Why you was late?
What's your business though?
Why you was late?
What's your business?
Like I could like.
You can talk. There's better times you be late to stuff.
Alright.
But whenever you're late to stuff,
When it comes to
doesn't
lateness,
matter.
yeah. I just got a question to ask.
Hold on.
Okay, cool. That's it.
Cool. No. But I'll satisfy yourself. But don't piss me off, you know. In the Bible,